Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. This is the Franchise Stars Baseball League pennant race, a special broadcast here, midweek game, coming to you live from Dodger Stadium, the Pittsburgh Pirates and the LA Dodgers. The Pirates lead the Dodgers by a half a game for the second wild card position. We are into crunch time, folks. The final 2 weeks of the season. There you see the Phillies and Reds also in the hunt, but right now, this is about the Pirates and the Dodgers. Clayton Kerhsaw will go for Los Angeles here. He will lock up with the surprising ERA leader in the National League, Cannonball Ed Morris, who leads the way for the Pirates. We'll get to Morris in the bottom half. Here's Kerhsaw, 15-7, 2.97, another fantastic season for the lefty in 30 starts. The Dodgers were the wild card team, one of the wild card teams last season. They lost the wild card game to the New York Mets, hoping for a better fate this time around, but first they've got to secure it. Kerhsaw will start off facing Starling Marte. Marte batting .268, takes a first pitch fastball for a strike, and we're underway here at Dodger Stadium.
First pitch, 7-11.
Kerhsaw delivers. Marte thinks about bunting his way on, but it goes foul, and now he's in an 0-2 hole. High fastball, looped out, shallow right field. Lopes goes back, tracks it down, puts it away for out number one. Good break on that ball from Lopes. Here's your Pirates lineup: Marte, Stennett, and Stargell, Beckley, Elliott, and Carey, Clark, Bell, and Sanguian. Starling Marte just popping out to second. Rennie Stennett gets the start at second base against the lefty. Steps in batting .289, 2 homers, 19 runs batted in. 9-game hitting streak for Stennett. Bill Mazeroski sitting against the left-hander. Fastball at the top of the zone for strike one. Slider there that doesn't slide, stays outside. Overcast night here in Los Angeles. If it rains, it won't be heavy. As the slider misses inside, it's 2-1. And we're going to do a few extra broadcasts rather than just the single game of the week in game time broadcast here in these final 2 weeks. Given the tightness of a couple of the playoff situations, none tighter than this one. Stennett loops one down the right field line. It's slicing foul, and that will keep the count at 2-2. Delivery from Kerhsaw. High fastball. Stennett gets a piece and fouls it off. Fastball jam shot, but Stennett fights it off, and it's going to fall in left for a bloop base hit. Good work there by Stennett. Kerhsaw came inside on him. Stennett fights it off. Doesn't even get a full swing off on it. That was a self-defense protect swing, and he ends up dropping a hit into left. So that'll bring up Willie Stargell. Stargell batting .305. Slider misses away. 39 homers, 83 runs batted in for Pops. 11-game hitting streak. We're calling him Pops when in the game he's actually only 23. But habit, I suppose. 1-0 pitch coming from Kerhsaw. That one is fouled off. Ball boy looks none too happy. That's a ball man. He looks about 40. Nice work if you can get it, I suppose. One of the best seats in the house. 1-1 offering from Kerhsaw. Fastball is in there for a called strike. It's 1-2. Kerhsaw delivers big looping curveball, but it misses outside. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's 3-2. Jake Beckley, the first baseman, waits on deck. Full count offering coming from Kerhsaw. Takes his time, now delivers. That one is popped up by Stargell. Dan Brothers underneath it, puts it away for out number 2. We'll get to the other playoff races as this game progresses. We'll check the out-of-town scoreboard in the third. So here's Beckley. Beckley 259, 19 homers, 75 runs batted in. Kerhsaw comes to the set, takes a peek at Stennett over at first. Fastball there. Beckley first pitch swing, flies one, hits it well to center, but Davis is under it. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So the one-out single from Stennett doesn't lead to anything. Pirates nothing, Dodgers coming up, and they will face Ed Morris. Morris 16-5, a sparkling 2.22 earned run average. He has walked very few, kept that whip down, not gotten into trouble. He'll try to keep that going here. Willie Davis leads things off for the Dodgers. Davis batting .278. First pitch from Morris misses outside. Davis swings there, lines it out into left. But that'll be grabbed. I believe that is Fred Clark out in left field in this one for the Pirates. The Dodgers lineup: Davis, Russell, and Brothers, Campanella, Wheat, and Lopes, Reeser, Puig, and Pinckney round things out. Here's Bill Russell, 271 on the year, 288 in the last month. Trying to hit well down the stretch here. Only 2 homers, but 66 runs driven in for Russell from the 2-hole here in L.A. Big looping curveball from Morris is in there for a strike. Pirates technically not out of it in the NL Central, but they do trail the St. Louis Cardinals by 6 games. Limited time remaining to make that up. One offering from Morris. That's at the top of the zone, but called a strike. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. That one's lined up the middle. Base hit for Russell. So Russell takes the 1-2 pitch into center for a 1-out single. Pirates got that from Stennett in the top half, led to nothing. We'll see if the Dodgers can have a better fate here as Dan Brothers steps in. Brothers batting .304, 30 home runs, 87 runs batted in. Another terrific season by Brothers to follow up his strong first year of the FSBL. That fastball misses inside. It's 2-0. Delivery there, tapped down to first. Beckley has it. He goes to second. That's a poor decision. And he gets nobody. Oh boy, Jake Beckley. That ball was chopped to first. Russell not particularly fast. But Beckley, for one thing, he hesitates on this play. We're going to take a look at this one here. It's not just a matter of it being chopped, but Beckley takes quite a while to get rid of this ball. Here's a chopper. He's got it there. It takes him a little while to corral it and get rid of the ball. He pumps, and that pump fake is what costs him. It's almost as though he second-guessed himself before throwing it, decided to do it anyway, and they end up getting nothing, and that could be a huge, huge error for the Pirates. Here's Roy Campanella, now first and second, one out. Morris snaps a curveball off at the knees for strike one. You can see the frustration on Beckley's face down at first. He knows he screwed up. Shot by Campanella, picked nicely, step on second, throw to first. The double play gets the Pirates out of the jam and Beckley out of a state of misery. We head to the top of the second. Pittsburgh and L.A. are scoreless. In steps the third baseman Bob Elliott, 258, 22 homers, 65 runs batted in. Campanella hit that ball hard, but Bell made a nice play. Going towards second, stepped on the bag, and at that point getting Campanella, the slow-footed Dodgers catcher at first, was academic. 1-0 pitch, popped up to first. Brothers is there, right by the base coach, who feels no need to get out of his way, but he makes the grab anyway for the first out. So in steps the center fielder, Max Carey. Carey, 303. 15 steals on the season. Curveball from Kerhsaw misses well out of the zone. There's a strike. 1-1 the count. Kerhsaw sets and delivers another big curveball, chopped down to third. Pinckney has it. Throws over to Brothers, and there are quickly two away here in the second. So that'll bring up Fred Clark, the left fielder, 263, 17 homers, 48 runs batted in on the season for Clark. Slider there, fouled off. One offering coming. That was a fastball on the outside corner. Clark swings and misses, and he's behind 0-2. So Kerhsaw in control of this at bat. Campanella sets outside. Slider away. Clark won't chase. High fastball, Clark again won't chase. So the count's now been battled back to 2-2. Early going here in Los Angeles. No score between the Pirates and the Dodgers. Breaking ball there. Clark holds up. They won't appeal it. He clearly held up there, and the count is now full after Kerhsaw started off 0-2. Here's the pitch. Back at the box and hits Kerhsaw. Bounces to second. Lopes not going to be able to get him. It's a hit for Clark. An infield single, but right now the concern is Clayton Kerhsaw. Clark hammered this right back at the box. Can't quite tell where it got Kerhsaw. Close play at first, but Clark is safe. Kerhsaw waved off the trainer. He said he was fine. Now he'll deal with Jay Bell. Throw over to first. Clark dives back in safely. So we'll see how Kerhsaw proceeds from here. Scary moment there for the Dodgers. Another throw over. Clark dives back in again. Brothers with a bit more serious tag this time around. 267 average on the year for Bell. Fastball there at the top of the zone for a called strike. 4 homers, 31 runs batted in for the Pirates shortstop. Kerhsaw comes to the set. 2 outs, Clark on first. That slider misses down and away. It's 1-1. Throw over. Roller slaps a tag down. But Clark, once again, is back in safely. Kerhsaw takes a peek. Now delivers fastball just off the outside corner. Here comes the 2-1 offer. Fly ball to the right. Reeser is there. Puts it away and the side is retired. So down go the Pirates. Lopes and Reeser due up for the Dodgers in the bottom half. We're still scoreless here in LA. Leading things off will be Zach Wheat. We're going to take a quick look. Want to see where this one hits Kerhsaw. Comes back at him. Oh, right off the back. At first I thought it hit him in the arm. But there you see it hits back. The back, kind of right, the back of the rib cage. You can see Kerhsaw wincing in pain there. But he said he could stay in, got through the inning. So it seems the Dodgers avoided a problem there. So here's Zach Wheat. Zach Wheat, 289. Not up to last year's standard. Still a fine year. Wheat was second in the National League in batting last year. Year 1 of the FSBL. Fastball misses up high. It's 1-1. Tries to take this one the other way, but too far the other way. Finds the seats. So Morris ahead of Wheat 1-2. There's the pitch. Changeup misses down and away. Morris throws an assortment of slop. Big looping curveball there. Wheat's able to get a piece of it. Count sits at 2-2. That one popped up shallow left. Bell ranging over on the grass. He's there. Puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 6, the second baseman, number 17.
So here comes Davey Lopes. Lopes 273. 24 steals on the year. That fastball misses inside for ball 1. Fastball misses down low. 2-0 the count. Morris winds. Deals that fastball, misses up high, so he's behind Lopes 3-0. Pete Reeser waits on deck. Here's the offering. That one is a fastball in there for a strike. So Morris now try to battle back. 3-1 pitch. Just off the outside corner. That looked pretty good. Umpire disagrees, and that's the only opinion that matters. So Lopes is on. That'll bring up Ed Morris. I'm sorry, that'll bring up Pete Reeser. Morris throws over to first to try to keep Lopes close. Lopes a legit base stealing threat. Three straight throws over from Morris. Again, this is MLB The Show 22, not 23, so this stupid pickoff rule is not in effect. You can throw over as many times as you like. That fastball is in there for a strike. Reeser 277, 25 homers, 59 runs batted in. There's the pitch. Big looping curveball, misses down and away. Lopes probably saying that would have been a good pitch to go on. 1-1 offering here from Morris. Change up just down low. Big bender there, misses down and away. 3-1 the count. Lopes on first. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Yasiel Puig waits on deck. Morris, that fastball was in there for a called strike. The count goes full. Morris continues to look over at Lopes. Comes into the zone. Skied to left by Reeser. Clark's underneath it. Puts it away for out number 2. So it'll fall on Yasiel Puig to try to get Lopes home. I would not be surprised to see Lopes try to steal during the course of this at-bat, get into scoring position. Puig, 282, 19 homers, 63 runs batted in. He has been terrific at home, less so on the road. There you see the splits, 322 here at Dodger Stadium, only 249 elsewhere. Curveball from Morris. It's in there for a called strike. There's a fastball in for a strike. So Morris ahead of Puig 0-2. Here's the pitch. Big curveball, misses down low. Throw over, Lopes is back. Morris delivers, curveball, Puig swings and misses, and that retires the side. First strikeout for Morris. We are at the end of 2. Pirates and Dodgers battling for the NL wildcard spot are scoreless as we head to the 3rd. So here's Manny Sanguillen. Sanguillen, a fantastic year so far, batting .311. Say so far, it's 2 weeks left in the season. Fastball misses inside. The Pirates also have Jason Kendall on the roster, who's well regarded, but Sanguillen just has not left Kendall an opening. Popped up, shallow center, Russell retreats out on the grass. He says he's got it, and he does. And Sanguillen is retired. So the order will turn over. Here's Starling Marte. Marte 0 for 1, lined out his first time up. Fastball misses down low. Kerhsaw takes a little stroll, shakes the arm out, and delivers. Fastball right down the heart, 1-1. Marte down the right field line, slicing away. Reeser, though, it's going to hang up. Reeser just inside the foul line, puts it away for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down. Here in the top of the 3rd, that'll bring up Rennie Stennett. Stennett singled his first time up. Here's the offering from Kerhsaw. Fastball misses off the plate. It's 1-0. That fastball gets a little rangy on the outside. Count goes to 1-1. Fastball there is fouled off. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And it's on the outside corner, strike 3. Kerhsaw rings up Stennett to retire the side. So Kerhsaw looks like he's settling in pretty nicely here through the first 3. We'll head to the bottom half of the third. Pirates and Dodgers are still scoreless. Leading things off, George Pinckney, 303 average.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 6.
Weakly tap towards second. Stennett charges. He's going to have to hurry. Pinckney runs fairly well, but Stennett flips to Beckley for the first out.
The center fielder, number 3, Willie Davis.
So the order turns over. Here's Willie Davis. Davis flew out his first time up. Curveball there, misses down and away. Another curveball, another one that misses away. So Morris behind Davis, 2-0. Here's the pitch, fastball at the top of the zone for a called strike. There's one pulled to right. Ranging over is Marte. He gets there and puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bill Russell.
So that'll bring up Russell. Russell 1 for 1. He's singled back in the first. Changeup at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. Popped up. Shot into the outfield. Put away by Bell. And the side is retired. So both pitchers doing their thing here. We are a third of the way through. Pirates and Dodgers scoreless. Stargell, Beckley, and Elliott coming up for the Bucks. Kerhsaw takes the mound.
Designated hitter, number 8.
Here in the top. He will face Willie Starr. First pitch there, misses for a ball. Fastball outside. The count goes 2-0. There's the pitch. Fastball at the knees and on the outside corner. Good spot there from Kerhsaw. Stargell skies this one to left. Wheat standing, camped under it, puts it away for the first out. So that'll bring up Jake Beckley. Beckley flew out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Here's the offering from Kerhsaw. Fastball misses up high. Offering. Fastball in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And we'll check in on the out-of-town scoreboard for the first time today in a moment. Fastball up and in. Beckley swings and misses. Count goes to 1-2. Campanella sets. Kerhsaw delivers. Slider just gets a piece of it to stay alive. There's a shot to right, hooking foul. It's going to find the seats. Doesn't stay in the air long enough for Reeser to track it down. So here we go, out-of-town scoreboard. In Boston, the Red Sox defeat the Brewers 4-3. Robin Yount drove in a run for the Brewers as the Brewers, on the fringe of this NL wildcard race, trying to stay in it. The Red Sox get 3 hits and 2 RBIs from Ted Williams in the victory. Yankees roll over the Rangers 14-4. Ron Guidry wins his 16th in that one. Jim Sundberg drove in a pair for Texas. Jorge Posada, a pair of homers and 4 RBIs for the Yankees. Blue Jays over the Indians 3-0 in Toronto, trying to play spoiler. Staley with the win. Kluber takes the loss. Joe Carter drove in a run for the Jays there. Detroit Tigers technically still in it, but on their way out. Beat the Royals 5-2. Virgil Trucks gets the win. Al Kaline hit his 19th in that game, a 2-run shot. The Twins defeat the White Sox in a huge matchup in Minnesota, 6-5. Bert Blyleven outlasts Chris Sale. Chuck Knobloch, his 11th home run of the year for the Twins, who entered that game leading the White Sox by 2 for the last wild card spot and trailing the Indians by 2 for the division lead. Braves over the Cardinals 2-0 in Atlanta. Warren Spahn with the win. Bob Gibson takes the loss. And there's going to be an error on George Pinckney. We'll get back to the rest of the scores in the next go-around. So Carey is up. It's 1st and 2nd now. The error making things a little bit dicey for Kerhsaw, who has looked terrific so far. Beckley is on 2nd. Elliott's on 1st. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Big looping curveball. Looped, then Brothers breaks the grab for the 2nd out. That first left the bat. I thought it might get over his head, but Brothers ranges over and makes the grab. Doesn't even have to jump for it for the 2nd out. So now Kerhsaw has to feel a little bit better about being able to get out of it, but he still has to get past Fred Clark. Clark singled his first time up. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down low. It's 1-0. Pitch from Kerhsaw. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. There's another fastball. Kerhsaw now ahead of Clark here, 1-2. 2 men on. Still scoreless here in the top of the 4th. 1-2 offering coming from Kerhsaw to Clark. Big curveball misses away. Kerhsaw from the set again. Here's the pitch. Gets him chasing the slider. Strike 3. Kerhsaw fans Clark to end the top of the 4th and keep this game scoreless. Brothers, Campanella, and Wheat coming up for the Dodgers, who work around the error there by Pinckney. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 0-0. Pirates and Dodgers. Here's Dan Brothers. Brothers 0 for 1.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 0.
First pitch from Morris. Fastball off the plate. Morris takes his time. Looks in to get the sign from Sanguian. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. That one is a fastball at the knees for a strike. 2-1 the count to Brothers. Morris winds and fires. That fastball misses down low. 3-1 the count. Roy Campanella waits in the on-deck circle. Campanella grounded into a double play his first time up. Big looping curveball, and Brothers fouls it off. Here comes Morris. 3-2 pitch. Misses up high, ball 4, and Brothers is on with a leadoff walk. Morris doesn't walk many, but he walks the patient Brothers there, and we'll see if it comes back to bite him as Campanella steps in. Breaking ball misses down and in. Count is 1-0. Another big looping curveball back up the middle. Backhand play. Nice job by Stennett. Flips to Bell on to first, and Campanella 2 for 2 in terms of grounding into double plays. Both times nifty plays by the middle infielders. Bell the first time, this time Rennie Stennett, who ranges to his left for a nice backhanded play to take a hit away from Campanella. Right back up the middle, pass, and here's Stennett. Nice job. Good low camera work there. We like that one. Stennett a little too far from the bag to reach and get it himself. Flips and turns to Bell. Again, all the time in the world to make the turn there on the 4-6-3 double play. So 2 down. In steps Zach Wheat. Wheat is 0 for 1. Fastball weakly grounded to second. Stennett has it. Throws to first, and Wheat and the Dodgers are set aside. Well, we thought we'd have a pitcher's duel here, and it's living up to billing. We head to the top of the 5th. Kerhsaw and Morris locked up in a great one. We're scoreless. Bell, Sanguin, and Marte due up for Pittsburgh. So here's Jay Bell, 0 for 1, flew out in the second.
The shortstop.
That's a looper down the right field line, slicing away. Reeser gives chase, can't get there, and it's just a strike. That one is fouled off towards the Pirates' dugout. Oh-2 pitch from Kerhsaw. Big looping curveball, and he gets Bell for the first out here in the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, Manny Sanguin.
Nice one snapped off by Kerhsaw, who seemed like he's pitched terrifically, of course, but he seems like he's been placing that curveball a bit out of the zone. That one was right in there. Fastball misses down low. That's a borderline pitch to Sanguin, who popped out his first time up in the 3rd. Fastball up high, misses. It's 2-0. See that roll through the out-of-town scoreboard again. Red Sox still trying to track down the Yankees. Red Sox in pretty comfortable position in that first wild card spot. Ground ball from Sanguin. Russell gobbles it up, throws him out, and there's very quickly 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Order turns over. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2, flew out and lined out. That Blue Jays win over the Indians could be big. Again, the Indians not in safe ground yet, as the Twins, who again blew a 10.5 game lead in that division at the All-Star break, now try to reclaim it. Campanella tracks down that foul pop-up from Marte to end the inning, and we get to the midway point. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Pirates and Dodgers still scoreless. Lopes, Reeser, and Puig due up for the Blues. Here's Davey Lopes, 273, 24 steals on the year. He walked back in the 2nd. He was never sent during that time when he was on first. Somewhat surprisingly. There you see the Twins, as we mentioned earlier, defeating the White Sox 6-5 in Minnesota. Report is that the Twins will get Joe Mauer and Joe Cronin both back off of the injured list that is expected to occur tomorrow. Could be a huge boost for the final 10, 11 games, whatever it is of the season, for the Twins, whose offense, since the All-Star break, has gone into the tank in conjunction with those injuries. Knobloch was out with them as well for a while. So losing those three in a lineup that was not that potent to begin with was huge for the Twins, who are trying to keep from disaster striking as the White Sox close on them for the wild card. So there, a pair of matchups. The Rays beat the Mets in extras 8-7. The Phillies, still in the wild card hunt, defeat the Expos, who are trying to chase the Mets down. So the Mets get a break there with help from the Phillies. And the Phillies will hope to get a little bit closer in the wild card race, though the problem for the Phillies is that the two teams ahead of them are playing each other here. The Reds also on the cusp. They win 5-4 against the Marlins. George Foster homered for the Reds in that one. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed, gets away from Sanguillen, but he's able to throw it down to first in time to get Reeser for the second out. So 2 down, here's Puig. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. First pitch from Morris, fastball at the top of the zone for a called strike. Again, this Pirates offense still not potent. Stargell, and then it's just kind of a mess of good, solid, professional hitters, but they really have to manufacture runs. Pitching was their bugaboo last year. The Pirates hung around for a while last year before ultimately falling out of it, but the pitching has been improved this year, led by Morris's emergence. And the offense has done enough. Offense hasn't done a thing today, but Morris has done his part. Another 1-2-3 inning. Pitchers duel deluxe here at Dodger Stadium. We head to the 6th. Pirates and Dodgers are still scoreless. So here's Rennie Stennett. Stennett is 1 for 2. He's singled back in the first.
Number 7.
Fastball there, fouled off for strike 1. There's a shot, line to short. Russell can't handle it. It's off the edge of his glove. We'll see if they call that an error or not. They're going to rule it a base hit. Bill Russell will be the first one to tell you that he should probably have caught this ball. But now there's a base runner on for Willie Stargell. I'm going to get the camera out here to Bill Russell. Certainly appeared as though Russell should have caught this ball. Yeah, that was not hit that hard. That's off the edge of the glove. Russell has to catch that. That was not a scalding liner by any stretch. But regardless of the official scoring, the result is a man on first. Here's Stargell. Stargell is 0 for 2. Slider there, misses up and away for ball 1. Stargell has flown out and popped out. Kerhsaw looks in and delivers. Big looping curveball. Stargell grounds it to second. This might be 2. Lopes to Russell on to first. 4-6-3 double play. And Russell's misplay, we'll call it, is erased. Nicely done there on the turn after the feed from Lopes. So 2 down. That'll bring up Beckley. Beckley is 0 for 1. He also walked. Fastball skied to center. Deepest part of the yard. Davis is camped underneath it. Puts it away. And the side is retired. So we remain scoreless here at Dodger Stadium in a fight for the National League wild card. Pinckney, Davis, and Russell due up for L.A. Pinckney grounded out back in the third. His first time up. Ed Morris has been terrific for the Pirates, but Clayton Kershaw is matching him. Fastball in the zone for a called strike. This one's skied to center. Carey coming on. He'll get there. Puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Davis.
So the order turns over for the Dodgers. Here's Willie Davis. Davis is flied out twice. There's a shot down to first, but Beckley has it. Snags it on the liner. Robin Davis is of a base hit. Well played there by Beckley. Not a fancy play, but positioned well, snagged the liner. 2 down. Here's Bill Russell. Russell is 1 for 2. Singled earlier on. Made what really should have been considered an error in the top half of this inning, but it didn't come back to harm the Dodgers. Fouls off the fastball there. The count is 0-2. Morris, 2 single pitch innings. Dodgers have been very aggressive. They know Morris is around the plate. Curveball misses there. It's 1-2. Morris rocks and fires. Fastball off the plate. Russell protecting. Fouls it off into the stands for a souvenir. Sinking in, signals he wants this one up. Morris obliges. Russell won't chase, and the count goes to 2-2. Delivery from Morris. Big breaking ball rides inside on Russell. And now the count is full. Dan Brothers waits on deck. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th of a scoreless matchup. Russell, fly ball to right. Marte gets a good break, but it's going to fall in front of him anyway. Dunked out there in the right field for Russell, who has his 2nd hit of the game.
Number 0.
A 2-out single off of Ed Morris. Morris frustrated by that one. He made a good pitch. Now he's got to deal with Brothers. Brothers is 0 for 1 with a walk. Fastball there, taken for a high strike. Morris sets, delivers, fastball up high. AC Brothers has popped. 10th in the National League in slugging. Another fine year, and he hits this one well to right. Marte tracking back near the wall on the track, and he makes the grab. So Dan Brothers just misses a 2-run shot. Marte grabs it like it's no problem. We are through 6 here at Dodger Stadium. Pittsburgh nothing, LA nothing. Bob Elliott will lead things off against Clayton Kerhsaw in the top of the 7th. Elliott 0 for 2. He popped out and reached on an error. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. That slider misses off the plate. 1-1 the count. Big looping curveball. Elliott yanks it, but foul. Kerhsaw winds and delivers. Curveball there. Weakly hit in front of the plate. Kerhsaw pounces. Has to hurry. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nice play by Clayton Kerhsaw. That was probably an easier play for Campanella coming out from behind the plate. But no one will pay any attention to that at this point, since Kerhsaw did get the out retired. Leadoff man is out. Here's Max Carey. Carey is 0 for 2. First pitch swing, pops it in foul ground. Brothers ranging over, has plenty of room, puts it away for the 2nd out.
The left fielder.
Both teams have been aggressive, and both pitchers have been terrific. Only 79 pitches for Kerhsaw here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Fred Clark steps in. He's got one of the hits. Fastball is a called strike. It's 0-1. Again, if you're joining us late, first off, thank you. You're in the final 2 weeks of the regular season of Year 2 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League. The Pittsburgh Pirates and LA Dodgers matching up here at Dodger Stadium. The Pirates a half game ahead of the Dodgers for the second wild card position. This is the opener of a 3-game midweek series. 1-2 offering from Kerhsaw. Fly to right. Hooking foul. And out of play. Kerhsaw winds and delivers. Slider misses away, well out of the zone. It's 2-2. Kerhsaw. Big curveball fouled off. Clark waited on it that time, but was just able to get a piece. That one's a high one. Chased. Weakly popped. Russell ranges, catches it by second, and the side is retired. So we've got a gem going. It's 7th inning stretch time here in LA. Pirates and Dodgers still scoreless. Ed Morris and Clayton Kerhsaw putting on a pitching clinic here in this one. Here's Roy Campanella. Campanella is 0 for 2. He has grounded into a pair of double plays. Morris starts the 7th at only 72 pitches. Breaks off a curveball there at the knees for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That one's down in the dirt. Campanella won't chase it. 1-1 the count. Morris delivers. Big curveball. Campanella pulls this one foul. It's 1-2. Nobody on, so Campanella can't hit into a double play this time. But he can't hit it far. Down the left field line. That ball is stroked into the corner for an extra base hit. Campanella will pull in at second with a lead-off double here in the bottom of the 7th. So now the question, if you're the Dodgers, do you pinch run for Roy Campanella here? You don't want to take his bat out of the lineup, obviously, but you also don't know if he's going to get up again. Here's Zach Wheat. Wheat is 0 for 2. Takes the curveball. Again, we're going to go and we're going to take a look at this. Let's evaluate things here. Again, the game not aggressive enough with substitutions, so we're going to kind of consider about this. You've got Mike Scioscia, who can go in for Campanella if you get him out of there. Again, Campanella has been terrific this year. 291, 31 homers. Ideally, you're not taking Campanella out of this game. But again, you don't know if you're even going to get to him again. Speed-wise, there's not really a ton of speed. Oh, well, my Mondesi runs pretty well. Are you going to use Raul Mondesi, who's been abysmal in limited action at the plate, to pinch hit for anybody in this scenario? I'm usually very, very reluctant to take a good bat out of a tie game. But I think here, the way this is working in a pitcher's duel, I kind of feel like you got to do it. So, we're going to pinch hit Raul Mondesi for Roy Campanella. Get some speed on the bases. Try to manufacture a run here, as Morris has been terrific. So the count is 1-0 to Zach Wheat. Fastball from Morris, taken at the top of the zone. One pitch from Morris. Wheat, fly ball to left. It's carrying. That's going back. It's tracked down by Clark. Mondesi's going to try to tag up for third. Throw comes in and Mondesi moves over. Well, that's the argument for making the decision to pinch run. Mondesi, now 90 feet away, can score on a sac fly. Here's Davey Lopes. Lopes is 0 for 1. Takes the first pitch strike from Morris. That one misses down low. It's 1-1. So Roy Campanella, who grounded into a pair of double plays his first 2 times up, led off this inning with a double. He's been pinch run for by Raul Mondesi, who tagged up on Zach Wheat's fly out to left and now stands on third in a scoreless game. Morris facing Lopes. 2-2 the count now. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. That one just misses off the outside corner and the count goes full. Pete Reeser waits in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch from Morris. Lopes lashes it foul. Count stays full. Crowd here, many on their feet here at Dodger Stadium. Morris delivers. Lopes, sky to center. It's not deep. Carry sets. Mondesi tags. Here comes the throw home. Raul Mondesi slides in safely just ahead of the tag. And the Dodgers lineup decision pays off. Good throw by Max Carey. That was nothing else he could do about that. But the Dodgers have scraped across a run here in the bottom of the 7th to take a 1-0 lead. Well, oh my goodness, terrible camera work by me. I apologize here. We'll keep the camera here at the plate. How close is this? Here you see Mondesi sliding the throw from Carey. There you see Mondesi get that hand out and get the plate before Sanguian can get the tag to him. So it's 1-0 Dodgers, 2 outs now in the bottom of the 7th. Pete Reeser will step in. Reeser is 0 for 2. If there was a runner on, I would consider possibly pinch hitting for Reeser here. But with nobody on, we're going to let Reeser stay in this game. Morris is ahead of him 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate. One and two the count. Breaking ball in the dirt. It's now 2-2. Haven't seen any bullpen action going on either side as of yet. That changeup is down in the dirt and the count goes full. Puig waits on deck. Sanguian sets up away. Morris goes there. This one is skied to right. Marte goes back on it, tracks it down, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers scrape one across for the first run of this game. Fantastic pitching duel out here in L.A. We head to the top of the 8th. Dodgers lead the Pirates 1-0. So Mike Scioscia will come in for Campanella behind the plate. In steps Jay Bell. Clayton Kerhsaw, 86 pitches to start the 8th inning. He's got a 3-hit shutout in the works. Fastball in there for a called strike. Steve Howe and Takashi Saito throwing in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. That one's down in the dirt. 1-2 the count. 54,707 in attendance for what's essentially a playoff game. And the Pirates a half-game lead for the second wild card. With less than a dozen games left in the season. Here's the pitch from Kerhsaw. Fastball misses inside, and the count is full. Manny Sanguillen waits on deck. Jam shot, out to left. Wheat goes over. He's going to have to play it on the hop, and Jay Bell leads off the top of the 8th with a single for the Pirates. So the Dodgers scratched one across in the bottom of the 7th. Now the Pirates will try to do the same here in the top of the 8th. That one off the trademark falls in. Here's Sanguillen. Sanguillen batting .310 on the year. He is a double play threat. Slider on the outside corner. Actually, going to take a peek here and check out the Pirates' situation. Come on. There we go. As far as speed on the bench, Bell is a 58. So you ultimately would put Gene Alley in for Bell if we ran for him here. You've got an 83 in Stenzel. Or do you burn Stenzel out right now? I think we're going to keep Stenzel. If he gets into scoring position, I think we'll run for Bell. But I think we're going to keep Bell in there for the moment. Kerhsaw takes a check and pitches fastball on the inside corner. It's 0-2. Socha throws well, so I'm not sure you'd be running. But we'll see. Breaking ball, Sanguillen. Ground ball down to first. Brothers to Russell. Back to first. Kerhsaw covers, and it's a double play from Manny Sanguillen. Good job by Kerhsaw hustling over to cover. Certainly could have debated whether you should have run Stenzel there for Bell. But again, with the lefty Kerhsaw on the mound and a good throwing catcher behind the plate, I'm not sure you're risking getting thrown out there. But certainly could make an argument either way. But now there's 2 outs. Here's Marte. Marte is 0 for 3. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Big looping curveball catches the outside corner. 1-2 the pitch. At the top of the zone, strike 3. He threw a high slider there. Marte, I think, was looking fastball. He gets locked up. Kerhsaw picks up the strikeout to get through the 8th. We head to the bottom half. 1-0 Dodgers. Dave Justy will come in for the Pirates. 3-10, a 3.98 earned run average. He will face Yasiel Puig. Puig is 0 for 2. Slider in there for a called strike. Lee Meadows throwing out in the Pirates bullpen. Howe and Saito were both throwing in the Dodgers bullpen. Puig ground ball to second. Stennett has it. Throws over to Beckley for the first out. I've got to imagine that Clayton Kerhsaw is going to start the night. Here's George Pinckney. Pinckney is 0 for 2. Fastball misses down low. That shot lined into left for a base hit. So it's a 1-out single for Pinckney. Dodgers have a man on. Order turns over. Here's Willie Davis. Davis is 0 for 3. Fastball is in there for a called strike. Justy gets the sign and delivers. Drops a palm ball just outside. It's 1-1. High fastball misses. It's 2-1. Justy from the set delivers. Drops another palm ball in there. That one's at the knees. It's 2-2. Pinckney can run a little bit. Throw over just to keep him honest. Dives back in safely. It has been a terrific ball game here at Dodger Stadium. Ed Morris, terrific for the Pirates. Clayton Kerhsaw has just been a bit better. Fastball just down low. Count goes full. Bill Russell waits on deck. Fastball misses down low. Both of those pitches were very close. But now it's first and second. Russell is 2 for 3. There's a shot. Oh, nice play by Beckley. Throws to second. They're not able to double him off. But that's a terrific play from Jake Beckley down at first to rob a hit and probably save a run. There we go. Watch this one off the bat. Beckley leaps and makes the grab. Nicely done by Jake Beckley. So now there's 2 outs. Here's Dan Brothers. Pirates. Only lefty in the Pirates bullpen is their closer, Felipe Vasquez. So Justy's going to be left to face Brothers here. Fights one off down the left field line and foul. Justy's ahead of him, 0-2. Could argue that Vasquez should have been warming up to face Brothers here. But it looks like they'll get out of that decision unscathed. Brothers pops it up. Bell puts the squeeze on it, and the side is retired. So we head to the top of the 9th. We'll see if Kerhsaw comes out or if they turn to Saito. Stennett, Stargell, and Beckley due up. And it's going to be Clayton Kershaw's game to lose. I believe that's the right decision. He is at 100 pitches, but he's thrown 8 innings of shutout ball. Here's Rennie Stennett. Stennett's 2 for 3. The dangerous hitter, most dangerous hitter for the Pirates is Stargell, who's up next and is a lefty. So you don't need to change for platoon purposes. Kerhsaw has earned this. Fastball up high. Stennett swings and misses, and Kershaw's ahead of him 0-2. Takes a deep breath. Scioscia wants it high. Kerhsaw goes up high, Stennett fly ball to left. Zach Wheat takes one step in. Puts it away for the first out here in the top of the ninth. So that'll bring up Stargell. Stargell is 0 for 3. Crowd getting to its feet here at Dodger Stadium. They know this is the big at bat. Fastball at the top of the zone. Stargell looks a little side-eye towards the umpire. Stargell's 11-game hitting streak is on the line, but he could care less about that. Breaking ball misses away. It's 1-1. Scioscia signals low, another curveball, and another one out of the zone. Trying to get Stargell the fish, but he refuses to cast the line twice in a row. 2-1 the count. Kerhsaw deals. Stargell pulls this one foul. Count goes to 2-2. Delivery. Ground ball to second. Lopes has it. Throws to first, and the Pirates are down to their final out here in the top of the ninth. So it's going to be up to Jake Beckley. Beckley is 0 for 2. He's drawn a walk. He has 19 homers on the season. He's been clutch for this Pittsburgh lineup. Breaking ball there. High fly ball to right. Reeser is there, puts it away, and Clayton Kerhsaw hurls the shutout, an absolute gem to push the Dodgers into the second wild card position, a half a game ahead of these Pittsburgh Pirates. 2 games left in this series. This is the opener of a 3-game set, and we got everything we bargained for in this one. Ed Morris was exceptional for the Pirates. Clayton Kerhsaw just a touch better. Final line score for the Dodgers: 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. For the Pirates, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. Roy Campanella, who grounded into double plays his first 2 times up, doubled to lead off the 7th. Raul Mondesi ran for him, tagged up on a fly ball to Fred Clark, deep to left, and then it came home to score on a sac fly to Max Carey, who made a strong throw home, but it wasn't quite in time. That's the only run of the game. So the Dodgers take game 1 of this huge 3-game set. There you see your final pitching lines. Kerhsaw, 9 innings, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, only 1 walk, no runs allowed. Ed Morris goes 7 innings, allows only 3 hits, walks 2, strikes out 2, 1 run allowed. Outstanding game. That's about as good as you can ask for, folks. And this is what Pennant Chase baseball is all about. The sac fly. And you see, Ed Morris lowers his ERA to 2.19. He continues to lead the National League. The RBI sac fly coming from Davey Lopes. The decision to run for Campanella with Mondesi pays off. There was that decision for the Pirates to run for Jay Bell there, but Bell is a slightly above average runner. If he had been slow, Campanella is a 30-something, and Bell was only on first. Bell wasn't on second. So just kind of decided there that I thought we'd keep the pinch runner in place in case they needed a runner later, because this Pirates team does not have a huge amount of speed, particularly in that middle of the order with Stargell, Beckley, and Elliott. So if you got a hit from one of those guys but needed a runner, I wanted to still have Stenzel on the Pirates bench. If Bell had gotten into scoring position, then I would have run Stenzel for him. But then, of course, Sanguin hit it in a double play, and that was the end of that. Speaking of the end of that, that'll end the game. We're going to go and check out-of-town scoreboard, and we'll check the updated standings at the end of play here on September 19th. So the Red Sox defeat the Brewers 4-3. That's a blow to the Brewers' playoff hopes. The Red Sox still secure in that first wild card spot in the American League. They'd love to try to chase down the Yankees, but they're running short on time there. The Yankees roll over the Rangers 14-4. Ron Guidry wins his 16th. Yu Darvish falls to 7-11. The Indians fall in Toronto 3-0 to the Blue Jays. Jerry Staley gets the win there. Corey Kluber, the rookie for the Indians. Second half of their rookie tandem with Addy Joss, who may very well win the Cy Young Award. Joss has 21 wins to lead the American League in a fantastic rookie campaign. The Outstanding Pitcher Award, just by habit I call it the Cy Young Award, but Cy Young is in the league, so I don't really call it the Cy Young Award. But regardless, the Indians fall there 3-0, which gets compounded by the victory by the Minnesota Twins as they try to chase the Indians down while staying clear of the White Sox, who had gotten within 2 games of the Twins for the wild card spot and 4 games of Cleveland for the division. Big win there for the Twins, 6-5 in Minnesota as Bert Blyleven wins his 15th game of the season. Tigers defeat the Royals 5-2 in Detroit. Angels defeat the A's 2-0 in California, but the A's, of course, have run away with everything, so they can just go and relax about this to this point. They will play reserves in much of the final week. In Seattle, the Mariners defeat the Astros 8-5 in a game there that really has no bearing on anything. Honeycutt with the win. Oswalt falls to 13-10. The Braves still on the fringe, very, very barely. Warren Spahn with the win locks up in a good pitching matchup with Bob Gibson. The Cardinals will take that loss if it means that Gibson is trying to get his ship righted as the postseason approaches. It's been a rough season for Bob Gibson, who has not pitched anywhere near to Gibson-esque ability. But he was up and down last year, too, and then came the postseason, and Gibson was terrific. So the Cardinals will sign up for that again as they're postseason bound as they lead the NL Central. The Mets suffer what could be a costly loss for them to the Rays, 8-7. Slugfest there at Shea Stadium. That's minimized a little bit by the fact that the Expos, who are trying to chase the Mets down for that division race, fell to the Phillies, who try to close in on the wild card spot. Phillies with a 3-1 win in Montreal. Jim Bunning gets the win, defeating Max Scherzer in that one. Turk Farrell gets his 31st save for the Phils. Orioles in a battle of teams going nowhere. Orioles go into Chicago and clobber the Cubs. Fergie Jenkins with a rare rough outing in what's been an outstanding season for him. He's in the top 5 in ERA. Mike Mussina, strong start for the Orioles. The Reds keep their playoff hopes alive with a win over the Marlins 5-4 in Cincinnati. Johnny Cueto gets the win. A.J. Burnett takes the loss for the Marlins. In Arizona, the Dodgers and D-backs, who nobody cares about, Padres and D-backs rather. Padres win that one 3-2 in Arizona. Nip Winters gets the win there. Randy Johnson has also had a tough slog this year, although he also has no offensive support in that Arizona lineup. But Johnson falls to 7-12. Rockies defeat the Giants. Giants very secure. They've already clinched the NL West. Colorado wins that one in Denver. And then lastly, the game we saw here, the terrific pitching matchup between Clayton Kerhsaw and Ed Morris that sees the Dodgers with the 1-0 victory move into possession of the second wild card. So now we'll check out the standings and where things sit. NL East, again, Mets and Expos both lost, so the Mets keep their 3-game lead there in the National League East. In the Central, Cardinals lost, Pirates lost. Cardinals keep their 6.5-game lead there for the division. And as we mentioned, the Giants have clinched the NL West. So your real discussion here in the National League, although Mets and Expos still matter since they play a 4-game set next weekend. But we're really about the wild card race right now. Dodgers move a half game ahead of the Pirates. Phillies are now 3.5 back. Reds 4, Brewers 4, Braves 4.5. Braves have won 3 straight. Just a lot of traffic in front of the Braves in order for them to try to be able to pull this off. In the American League, the Yankees have clinched at least a playoff spot. They're still 5 up on the Red Sox. Again, 140, 151, so 11 games left for both of those teams. In the Central, the Twins close the gap on the Indians to a game and a half. The White Sox, 4.5 out in the division, 3 games out now of the wild card spot as the Twins take the opener of that 3-game series. And the A's have run away and hid in the West. So the American League wild card spot, the Red Sox are 4 games clear of the Twins. Twins have the second wild card spot, 3 games up on the White Sox. So the Twins can try to put the White Sox in their rearview mirror. If they can come out with a sweep of that series, that would push the White Sox 5 games back. So the Twins looking ahead of them and behind them. Twins can win the division or fall out of things completely. So they're certainly in a big spot to watch, as are the Pirates, who we saw here today. So that will settle things for this broadcast. We will come at you. Again, we're doing a few extra broadcasts here down the final 2 weeks. Of course, not going to do every game of this Pirates-Dodgers series. That's probably the only game of this series that we'll do. We'll take a look in the games of the 20th. For that, I think we're going to venture to... let me see. I'm saying the Reds are in the cusp of things. I actually think we're going to do this one. I think we're going to do Philadelphia-Montreal. Phillies and Expos, Rob and Robert, Steven Strasburg, the pitching matchup there. That's a huge game in how the National League situation plays out. Actually, you know what? Because we're going to do the Expos and the Mets when the Expos play the Mets. So I actually think we're going to do White Sox, Twins, Lions, and Santana from Minnesota. So Minnesota tries to put a stranglehold on that one. So that'll be the next game. I probably won't get to one late tonight. That broadcast will probably be on tomorrow's Ledger. We might do a doubleheader tomorrow. Might do both of those games tomorrow. We'll see how it all shakes out. But that will wrap up this broadcast. I greatly appreciate you guys joining me as always. Enjoy the rest of your night. Check out everybody else's channels full of terrific baseball and other sports actions in some cases as well. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. The Franchise Stars Baseball League Pennant Chase continues.